I was really surprised yesterday to see Okonjo-Iweala and the President Tinubu, met yesterday. It came as a surprise to me because Okonjo-Iweala has never hidden the fact that she is never and will never support his presidency because, he came to power illegitimately. She has always been a very strong supporter of Peter Obi, and this meeting came, as a surprise to me. But when it comes to a matter of national interest or development of a country, I guess they just have to come together one way or the other and discuss how to take the country forward. Hello and welcome back to Newsroom Nigeria. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do well to subscribe. Turn on the post notification bell so that you can be the first person to get notified whenever we upload a new video. Help us grow this channel by giving this video a massive thumbs up so that it gets recommended to other YouTube viewers all around the world as well. Lastly, leave your opinions in the comment section below. Without further ado, let's delve right into the details of today's news. Details of Okonjo-Iweala Pate's meeting with President Tinubu emerge. World Trade Organization's Director General, Professor Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, affirmed a commitment to aiding Nigeria during its hardships after a discussion with President Bola Tinubu. Okonjo-Iweala, alongside former Health Minister Mohammed Ali Pate, emphasized potential grassroots programs to benefit young individuals and women. The WTO chief highlighted the organization's interest in enhancing trade for Nigeria, pinpointing sectors such as agriculture, textiles, and pharmaceuticals. According to her, we want to help them in digital trade so that they can create more jobs. We saw the president, and the focus was on how do we support Nigerians at this time of need. We all know that things are very difficult for Nigerians outside. Everyone is struggling. I'm here myself on a quiet visit, so this was not really an official WTO mission, but we are able to engage with Mr. President, talk about what are the kinds of programs that could be put in place to make sure that the sufferings of Nigerians are being alleviated. And we had a really good conversation on trying to look at the community and grassroots programs that can be put in place to create jobs for young people bearing the brunt of some of the sufferings in the country. We talk about how for the longer term we need to do that investment opportunities that Nigeria can seize, including in the pharmaceutical industry. We also talked about what type of support the World Trade Organization can bring. We are already working in Nigeria with women in particular who own small and medium enterprises to try to help them upgrade the quality of their products, whether it's in the agricultural area, in textile or other areas, so that they can sell more internationally. We are trying to help them with digital trade. So how do we train and empower Nigerian women and owners of small and medium enterprises so that they can trade more and create more jobs? So that is what's needed now, helping Nigerians to alleviate the difficult conditions that they are in. So that is what we discussed with Mr. President. And as the Director General of a World Trade Organization, we are going to try to do the most we can to support Nigerians at this particular time. Also speaking, Dr. Pate says that President Tinubu was fully aware of the difficulties people are facing and that efforts are being made to alleviate them. He said, I think the DG has mentioned the purpose of these visits. I think I would just reaffirm that Mr. President is fully aware of the difficulties that people are facing and committed, and I think he is doing all that he can and will, and with his team, to ensure that those sufferings are alleviated. That was the main thrust of this conversation that we had in terms of targeting those who are most vulnerable, women, children, youth, attracting investment opportunities that can grow the economy so that people will get some succor, because the difficulties that we are facing are transitory. You all, let me have your thoughts on the comment section. How do you think that these policies are going to be implemented? How soon do you think it's going to be implemented? Let me know in the comment section. Let's continue this conversation over there. I'll be so happy if, especially in the area of health in this country, poor people are just dying left, right, and center. Healthcare is really, really expensive, and I think that is one area that the federal government could help people, people who cannot afford good health care. Malaria is even killing people these days. Ordinary malaria is killing. Ordinary typhoid that shouldn't even kill is killing a lot of people, because people are even scared to go to the hospital because they know that when they get there, they are going to give them bill, and most people cannot even afford it. Health is so expensive. I read somebody's post where he said that you can go broke in 12 hours when you're sick in this country. It's because there's no health insurance, or like all those developed countries where you have no problem, just go to the hospital and you'll be taken care of. But here you have to think about so many other things. There are so many things to think of before you go to hospital. That's why people now prefer to go to the pharmacy. In most pharmacies, when you get there, they have a doctor, they have a pharmacy that can recommend drugs for them. But because that way it is better, people will spend less than going to actual hospitals. People now prefer to go to pharmacies, and tell their problem to the pharmacist there and get drugs for whatever their health concerns are. I hope that the government takes a look at this aspect very soon. Thank you all for always listening and watching. I appreciate you all. I love you all. I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.